What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer and who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight. Howdy folks, I am Ruski and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last one, we got to the court prep for Case 2 of Mahiru's murder. In between episodes, I went ahead and also purchased Melodious Voice, which will increase the damage that I do during Panic Talk action. Other than that, I think we are ready to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Looking forward to this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I will punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's discuss the motive, that masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Oh, nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Well, I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Well, it means Twilight Syndrome murder case is a non-fiction game. Well, additionally, some of us are characters in that game, too.
Some of us are characters in a video game.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first. The characters in the game were girls A through E and boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning, by using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. That's pretty straightforward. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A, which was Makan. At least I'm pretty sure I remember this. Admittedly, it's been a while, so I hope I don't make any stupid mistakes just based on my faulty memory. Me? That timid tone, that definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was Miss Girl B. Don't give you a whole lot of time to think things through. Well, actually, they do. I mean, 30 seconds is a long time to look at a list of 4 and go, which take your 25% chance if you really don't know. Sorry. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
No, not really.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
That would be hyper energetic and unique. That was definitely Ibuki. All right. Fuyuhiko. I wonder what would you do if I wonder what would happen if you put down Fuyuhiko as a girl. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl C, then I'll see you next Tuesday. She's not having it. Let's move on to Girl D. Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them, and that was Mahiru. Here we go. Starting to get to the end of what I remember. This is not good. Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Kinda. Try saying that to yourself. He's Guy F. Guy F just sounds almost like a different word. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
Idol was in the game? Well, that's fucking stupid.
Oh, that reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also the clan?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, the clan, and another clan.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 clans?
God, this is gonna be so hard.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, the clan, appears twice, it's true I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nigito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, the clan, appears twice is probably because he had... Oh, uh-oh. Older sister or little sister? Crap. Little sister. Oh God. Man, that's not good. Not when they're putting answers that close to each other. In the game, Guy F, the clan, mentions he has a little sister. Gah. What do you mean, little sister? This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch.
Oh, I thought it was going to let me read it. Darn. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name, the clan, appeared twice.
Oh, by the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other clan, play? You probably noticed, right?
The first victim. I assume that's what he means. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the one who died at the beginning. Indeed. Okay, so some of those assumptions are starting to look right. The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch. That bitch.
Based on Guy's F tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass. Hey! You said the game is a work of non-fiction! That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is... Yeah, I have a little sister. Something's wrong with that. It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Well, it's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's in the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard. If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hopespeak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual, and sent me off. It just happened the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up, you'd be quiet.
Oh, I see. So you're never gonna accept that the game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude towards this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as anyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again. Anyway, now we've established all of the characters in the game are...
Girl A is Mikan, Girl B is Fuyoko, Girl C is Ibuki, Girl D is Mahiru, Guy F is Fuyuhiko, and the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister. That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Misato. Could it be the same Misato who likes rice? Isn't all rice white? Unless you cook it and stuff. Because there's a whole thing, like, right on rice. Anyway, I don't know which Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case. Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names. Wait, what is Gundam's last name? Gundam Hanada. No? No, that's Hajime. Uh-oh. I'm starting to forget surnames here. Sorry about this. Tanaka. Okay. Sorry, breaking the tension. Whatever. What the heck? Is that Wild Connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know? I've heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way. Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Why? Such awful times we live in. How did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So, the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Well, then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Hold on. Witness a murder because Girl E I guess Girl E was the killer. We'll go with that one. Yeah, there we go. It seemed like the best answer out of the four. Well, the reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. Oh, what do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But
Oh, but...
is that true? Girlie, she killed the first victim.
Well, in order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. What did you prepare? Ah, here we go. We've got a diagram. Look, although it's funny, I probably would have drawn it upside down to that. Look, I made a map of the music room surrounding, which was the stage of the first case. I'm surprised you went to all this trouble. Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic... Oh,
we get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case!
Alright, so... Oh man, we don't get it added to our truth bullet, so I can't take a look at it whenever I want. Okay. Alright, then I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girlie was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of the breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound? Sounds like it covers all the basics.
Yep, an understandable explanation, just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously, Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key. You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped. And sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
You know, I'm having the same issue, Nekomaru. At least you're trying. It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, Girlie is really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E was waiting in the hallway is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Alright, time to figure this out. Okay, the swimsuit, the entrance hall. Oh my god. Wow, there's a lot there. Entrance hall photo. Oh man. After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do? She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside. So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room? To go back to the music room from the outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there. At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering. I may be able to use the vase there. How was she able to get past the other 4? Waiting for the other... She probably used a hidden passageway. Well, I'm definitely not going to go with that. Okay, so I'm looking at the broken vase photo. That's probably what I'm thinking. That's probably what made the noise. I need to find the clues that will clarify them. Alright, so at this stage, the broken vase photo seems to make the most sense. Although, let me take a look at the first victim's photo real quick. Here we go. One of the ending prizes, a photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. There's really nothing there that indicates how one might escape, so I'm not seeing how this could be used for me. So what did Girlie do? She broke the window in the music room and escaped outside. So how did she get from the outside to the front of the music room? To go from the music room you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there. There's nothing wrong with any of these statements. At the entrance hall, the other girls heard the sound of the window shattering. I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, alright. That works. Makes a fair amount of sense. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking. If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound? A vase. Vase? How low can you go? What? After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room. So, the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Well, actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall.
How can you determine that?
Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall, to make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over, after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over to... I see! Now the mystery has been solved! We solved the mystery! We're done! Alright! So in the next one, hopefully we'll finish talking about the murder case in the events of the arcade game. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.